So that was, you know,
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
yeah, I'm
Oh, I see. You rolled it across the floor.
Okay, thank you.
I guess but the thing is, there was a, at the point that there was, everybody was on the beat. I mean, had everybody landed at that point, or were they still bringing others?
Still bringing them. LSTs would come up to the shore and start unloading the bigger stuff while land tanks, because we had amphibian tanks in there too, but they're just the short 75mm howitzer on them. They couldn't use those too far because they were no armor plate. They only had half-inch armor plate on them, so they'd float. And the land tanks came in, and that's when a lot of the land tanks got hung up right off the soft sand. I mean, there's all kind of tricks for that. If you swivel your gun mount around, it'll put the weight on the back side of it, the front side, so you can get yourself out of it. It was rough, especially in all that shell.
Were you in a foxhole the whole time, or did you?
Oh no, I was in the amphibian tanks bringing the troops in. And then we had to haul supplies up to them. Interesting.
But how long were you on EWO?
Well, we were there until it finished because we started cleaning out caves after that. We had to get the Japanese out of those caves. So that's what we were doing. Just right after that, we shipped back one of the LSTs and back to Hawaii. Our rest camp was on the island of Maui. We'd always go back there. I got back from Saipan. I got back from Saipan and Tinian. They asked for volunteers. I was young, 17 years old. They asked for volunteers, and me and this friend of mine, Joe Buck, I thought he'd be here today, but I guess he has Alzheimer's. We both volunteered. We both went to the Philippines with MacArthur. But we were with naval underwater demolition. If they needed us, we'd blow reefs, you know, coral reefs. If they needed us, we'd have to haul 5-inch hoses of TNT, 5 of them wrapped together.
You'd haul them through the water?
Through the water, pull them with the amphibian tractor. This is before D-Day. Get all the way up on shore and swing around while the ships are firing over. Swing around and trip that, not on the land so they'd see it, but it had to be in the water. The naval swimmers would jump out at the end of it. If the coral reef was 300 feet long, you'd have to go back and get another 100 foot. And then a third. And then you have 3 of them, so 50 feet, one here, one in the middle, and one on the side. And if they blow that, you never saw so many dead fish in your life. I mean, they're floating. No, they're stunned. But it blows the reef up when you do that.
Just the 2 of you went and did that?
No. I was 13 of us went with naval underwater. That was their job to do that. But we had to pull the stuff in, trip up, come back with another one, wait till you find that swimmer where he's bobbing up and down. Trip it there so he could wrap the 2 of them primal cord. And the third one, the same thing. It was interesting.
Wow, that's amazing. Sorry. Yeah, I guess the stories are really powerful.
Yeah. This is the first reunion I've been to, and I haven't found any of my friends that I was with. I was with the 10th Amphibian Tractor Battalion. And we had a whole bunch of those tractors, but there's nobody here from there. I never came before. I waited too late.
Did you know about them?
Huh?
Did you know about the reunions?
Talked to them. Yeah, I knew about them, but I was just busy all my life. Until now. I'm retired, but I've got a defibrillator and a pacemaker, and both are out. Don't know what you can talk about.
I'm sorry. Well, at least you're here now. I mean, I hope you find. You must. So you haven't seen anybody that you were served with?
Not this reunion. There's only one man here. I've seen him, but I didn't know him very well because he was in headquarters company. I was in A company. And headquarters are usually the ones that do the repair work. When you're broke down, that's what they take care of.
This blown to anybody?
Wow.
This blown to anybody?
Well, I hope you find somebody, Ed. I'll send you this tape if you want. You want a copy of this? What's your address?
1036. No, 1031-6. That's how I got. That's my son's birthday. Plus, I got 6 grandchildren. 6 of the last 10, 31, 6. County Road 10, Adena, Ohio, 43901. So if you want to write it down, I'll write
Kaminsky, right?
Kaminsky,
Yeah.
smile and pull off.
Well, if you write it down, fine. If not, I have it. I gotta.
Okay.
I have it here on tape. So.
Do you? Okay,
Yeah, I'm
that's
recording
good.
it. Okay.
I'll see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's got a nice display here.
Yeah, no, it's terrific.
It really is.
Is this the first time you've seen it?
No, I've seen it 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, I've been to Washington, D.C., San Antonio, and this here one.
Reunions, you mean, or just?
Yeah, reunions.
I say.
Division reunions, 4th Division.
Were you on all 4?
No,
Wow.
I didn't join it till after Tinian when I came into the 4th Division, September 44. And then in January 45, we boarded the ship, January the 3rd. And I landed on the 19th and left there the 17th of March. And that was the only one I was in, but I didn't get wounded.
Good.
I was a good, fast runner, if you want to know the truth. Right, babe? Yeah. Your life depending on how fast and quick you got into that hole.
The foxhole?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were just on Tinian, you said, or?
So, Ewo.
Oh, Ewo.
Ewo,
Okay.
last one.
You went on. You landed. Were you on the first landing
No, I
wave?
wasn't in the first wave. I was in the 1st Battalion, A Company, 24th, and we were going to be reserved for the 24th because the 24th made the landing on Saipan and Tinian. So the assault wave on Ewo was the 23rd Regiment and the 25th. So the 1st Battalion of the 24th was reserved for the 24th Regiment, and we were also reserved for the Corps, is what I was told. Well, we thought if they told us 4 days it would be over. I said, well, if it's going to be over in 4 days, we probably won't even get there in time. We landed right after noon. Some had chow, and we went down in the Higgins boats and landed. I don't know what wave it was, but it was shortly after noon. And that was quite an experience when you first time.
What was that like hitting the beach there?
Hitting the beach, they had what they call beach masters. And they were walking up and they knew what units were coming in and they directed you where to go. And they wanted you to get off the beach as soon as you did, so they wouldn't be congested. There was a duck came ashore about the time that I was landing, which is a vehicle, you know, to water and land. A shell hit the duck. It didn't have but the crew members, about 3 on it. The shell hit that, and I think it blew it up about 10 feet in the air. When that happened, they didn't have any trouble getting people off the beach. We moved in, and we dug foxholes by airfield number 2. Well, the 25th, I think it was the 3rd Battalion of the 25th, had made the assault landing, and they were at the north end of the beach, the right flank. And the 1st Battalion of the 24th relieved that battalion of the 25th because they'd got so many casualties. And we just took over the foxholes. We stayed there for 4 days. We were what you call the pivot because we made one attempt attack and we had to go back to our original position.
Was that, had the flag been raised?
No, the flag was raised on the 4th day. And we stayed in that position 3 days. And anybody could have seen the flag no matter where they were on the island. And in my thoughts at that time, being new to that, I wondered why they raised the flag, because I thought that was something when you finished the battle, but I found out it didn't. They just had the high ground, which means that they had control.